This week on Long Shot TV.
Look right there. Just like that.
Normally around Thanksgiving it's Cumbo tradition to hunt with my brothers and dad up in North Carolina. This year my son and I got invited out to Graveyard Guide Service in Arkansas to do some duck hunting. We leave the beach the day before Thanksgiving and pick up some friends, Blake and Daryl Hodge, over in Lancaster, South Carolina. We cross over the Mississippi probably about 4 or 5 o'clock that evening. We get about 5 or 10 minutes from the lodge, and there's this one field that's flooded off to the right, and we've been seeing a ton of birds in the sky, but this particular field, I mean, was just holding a ton of them.
Look at this field.
Look right here. There's a snake right here. We got a mallard snake. Look.
It just looked like a tornado of birds falling in that field. So we're definitely excited. You know, it's the day before Thanksgiving. We're going out the next morning first thing. We had some last minute changes. We're actually shifting up. Instead of hunting the graveyard here, we're going to a timber hole. I think they killed 48 there yesterday. And we've got about 18 people that's going in there. We're going to start off with a youth hunt, and all the kids, let them limit out hopefully, and then we're going to shift over to the adults. So it should be a wide open morning if the ducks fall in there. So we're getting some last minute toys out of the barn, and then we're heading off to the timber. We got about a 30-minute drive.
Going into this hunt, expectations were pretty high. Being from South Carolina, I'm not too used to the cold, and this morning it was cold. All right, it's first morning here in Arkansas, and things have changed since last night. We're ready to set up somewhere new. They've been doing pretty good here lately. It's the opening week of duck season here. We're gonna try and set up on.
No, I ain't going. I don't know why it'd be cold. I understand in 10 minutes. Might be cold later.
I'm freezing.
Why are you freezing?
My ears.
Is that good?
Get right here.
All right, we pulled in here to our spot. We got a couple of rangers in, took a crowd of people in, and got a couple more to load up. We're finishing and getting our stuff ready. The sun's creeping up. We're a little bit behind, but a couple of 100 yards on the back of this field where we're going to be hunting.
My cruise control there.
Hey, we're trying to roll off.
Happy Thanksgiving, boys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Right off the bat, the ducks are working. We've got a little bit of ice on the water.
Look up top, up top. Look up top, baby. Hey, you ready to lighten?
This segment of Long Shot TV was brought to you in part by Jug King Chevrolet.
What are they doing?
Hey, you ready to lighten? Yes, sir.
Right away, we've got ducks working in there, and we get a few shots right off the bat.
You ready?
Yeah.
Purple on the left.
Hey, Rick. Bring it here. Yeah. Come on, get in
Look right there.
We're getting a ton of ducks working, but we're not getting many fall in there. We're getting a couple here and there that are flying by, and the kids are getting some shots at, and the boys are getting some shots at. But as far as large numbers decoying in, we're not really having that.
Something's going on with spread. They're not working quite like we want them to, but trying to get things spread out a little bit, throw some more decoys out, and then it's gonna be on. Be ready. We went out and spread. We tried to spread them out a little bit. We busted up a little ice.
I got to stay out of the water as much as I can. I think Santa Claus needs to bring me a pair of waders for Christmas.
That's when my waders really started to fill up with water. I mean, I had water probably about knee deep in my waders, and I mean, it was getting to the point where I just couldn't bear it anymore.
Well, they out there moving decoys because we got froze up a little bit. Just one little bit of running water right here. We got to move decoys and get a little bit of action. But I guess old Greenhead right there needed some friends, and he couldn't resist. He locked up on us while we was moving decoys, and the boys out there, they put a pop shot on him, and he's dead over there, about to pick him up and add him to the collection.
Once we opened that water up, the ducks just started falling in there.
I'm not gonna have a shot until they're right here. I shot, but I shot the tree.
Green here, cut me.
Hey, that was it bird all day. Don't kill that greenhead.
Dog. Give me, where's your bag? I need my hat. I can't do this no more.
Look here, look here.
This segment of Long Shot TV was brought to you in part by Atlantic Heating and Cooling.
Look here, look here.
Just like that. I wish they'd get out in front of us just a little bit longer. Them limbs are killing me.
As the hunt went on, it really didn't warm up any. I mean, the ice stayed on the water, the wind chill was still there. I was actually, at one point, just not moving a whole lot. Was pretty bone chilling cold myself, and I know it was starting to catch up with Buck.
Same dog.
I had trash bags on my feet just to keep the water from seeping into my socks, but I mean, it didn't stop it, and that water was cold.
What happened to the big buck? That's what I thought. Good shooting, boys. Good shooting.
Probably 9 o'clock or so. I know there was a good 15 or 20 ducks that we had.
I got to where I couldn't move my toes, and I was mumbling, I was complaining. It was just horrible. Ducks were still working in. That was the only thing keeping me going.
All right, here we go, boys. Here we go. Game on.
Here.
Here.
Daddy, can I move downhill?
That's where the government tricks right here.
Right here. 3 green heads. Right here. Right here, boys. Right here.
You're watching Long Shot TV. We'll be right back.
Right here. 3 green heads. Right here. Right here, boys. Right here. What's up, Rick?
Doing good now. She just needed one.
Hey, whoa. Don't get a duck on you. You'll trip. And you're wet and we're done.
Man, when you run out of straps, you just gotta make it work. You gotta start doubling, tripling, quadrupling, do whatever.
What's happening? My socks, they were just soaked. It got to the point where I couldn't feel my toes on my right foot, and I couldn't move my toes.
Got cold, didn't it, Buck?
I'll tell you some cold stories later. I fell in when it was 11 one time. That's the coldest I ever been.
My waders had a hole in them, had water up to my knees. Just couldn't take it no more. That 20-degree weather was killing me. But they're still killing ducks as we speak. I'm sitting in the blind, getting warmed up, and Justin's coming back with some boots. We'll be back on them in a few.
Just hearing the splash of ducks hitting the water, it was really unbearable, and knowing that I couldn't feel my feet and couldn't get back out there in the water.
All right, you got bullets?
One.
All right, do you have some in your pocket?
No.
Justin finally got back with the boots and Buck was able to get back out. We ended up hunting till I think 11 o'clock or so, and there was, I think the total count was about 38 ducks.
We came out here next to Bio this morning. It's been cold for about 2 or 3 days now and getting in the 20s at night. When it gets in the 20s in Arkansas, all the fields lock up. When the fields lock up, they try to get next to the river. It's still dry early this year, and the Bio is about the only thing that's got water on it. When we moved over here, we got invited to hunt some buckbrush.
Justin and Jason treated us just like we were family. You know, I had completely forgotten that I had left my wife and my other kids and my brothers and my dad back in North Carolina to spend Thanksgiving, you know, without them.
And this afternoon, though, it's going to warm up a little bit. We're going to try to get some rice fields. What do y'all think?
I'm ready.
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. We're going to get Buck a decent pair of boots.
Yeah.
He don't need no boots.
He don't need no boots.
If you ever get a chance to go out there, definitely look up Graveyard Guide Service. Just like I was saying, they'll treat you like family and they'll show you the best duck hunt you've ever been on.